"Don't push me" is the graphic with a very sexy picture of Vladimir Putin, one that that Jimmy no doubt carries around in his wallet all the time so he can glance at it lovingly. At some point, there's going to be an ad. It has to be. Yeah, Flash games. That's the way to sell it.
Ring, ring. Who's this?
Jimmy.
Yes?
Oh, God. It's a bit. Oh, boy.
Is Vladimir Putin, President, Russian Federation.
Oh, hi.
His voice is way higher than that.
President Putin, how's it going?
Please call me Vlad.
Okay, Vlad. So what's the deal? Are you gonna invade Ukraine or not?
That is funny. Please call me Vlad. It's such a good bit.
Vosht Zhendenzia. By St. Basil's Bonds, Jimmy, how very forward of you. Please at least buy me dinner first. A gentleman never tells these things.
Come on, Vlad. Enough with this coy stuff.
I'm not being coy. I'm being circumspect. I don't play games. United States plays games. So play your games.
I see.
Play your games.
I see. Okay.
Yes, we are amassing troops along our own border with a non-NATO nation. United States does not care for this. Interesting. I wonder how many troops U.S. has surrounding borders all over the world. How many bases? How many troops?
Yeah, quite a few.
Yeah, you want to name those? Do we have troops on every base? By the way, do you count all the shipping lanes that wouldn't exist without us, where people can buy and sell things without fear of being overrun by pirates or countries insisting on basically a water toll to go through areas? If we weren't there, no, you don't count that? Even though without it, hundreds of thousands of people would starve in months?
Yet we cannot do this. Interesting, very interesting.
You know how many U.S. lawmakers are calling for severe sanctions on Russia right now, right?
All of them? And by the way, what do you mean preemptively? They're moving troops to the border, dummy. They're already there. No one asked for them preemptively. It's emptively.
Sanctions before anything even happens?
Yeah, before anything even happens. I mean, why don't we wait till they kill somebody? Oh, wait, they already did. They killed 14,000 people a few years ago when they did this same shit. But, you know, they're 14,000 Ukrainians. So who gives a fuck, right, Jimmy?
Yes, an act of aggression in and of self. Very interesting.
No, not an act of aggression. It's not aggressive to not let oligarchs who are engaged in the opium trade, murder for hire, and shit like that, trade on the open market like everybody else who follows the rules. The fact that we let it slide the rest of the time might be suspect.
Again, it just goes to show how at the end of the day I'm friend to American population.
And how is that?
By showing them that Democrat Party is now warmonger party.
Oh, all right, there you go. This is Jimmy Dore, by the way. He's allegedly a progressive. Until he shit all over Bernie because Bernie didn't go far enough, I guess, was the idea. Let's see. See if we can find this in here. Let's see. See if I can find this without well, this isn't even that long ago. There we go. Who's this?
Breaking the U.S. House.
Hold on.
Thomas Massey of Kentucky. After helping force leaders to bring up funding as a standalone bill, Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez broke with the other so-called squad members and voted present. That we desperately need open in order to progress. Yes, I wept. I wept at the complete lack of care for the human beings that are impacted by these decisions. I wept at an institution choosing a path of maximum volatility and minimum consideration. Holy effing F. It was the process, and everybody's trying to rip their community, and people who normally would be reasonable are just in progressives a huge disservice by preaching the rhetoric so loud.
It's all about AOC.
And it's clear that she probably didn't write that.
And Bauman said Bauman's yes votes that were equally shit. So he runs against the guy who's the biggest Zionist, and then he turns out to be materially the same. No different.
No materially the same. I mean, this is the kind of, political wisdom and ability to sharply dissect, vivisect even, an issue that you expect when you watch the Jimmy Dore show.
They used to just follow GOP into war. GOP was warmonger. But now donkey lead way to battlefield. This is way to venerate legacy of Hillary Clinton and reject legacy of Donald Trump. May he.
By the way, this is classic Jimmy Dore. Jimmy is allegedly a comedian, by the way, although I've never seen evidence of this. But what makes his show funny is that he has other people on. They say funny things or come up with an insight, and he goes, ha, like that, and then claims it as his own. It's sort of a, I guess that's how he does Marxism, is that everybody's a work for hire, even though the show isn't called Jimmy Dore and Friends, or the Friends of Jimmy Dore show really actually do all the work, what little work there is being done. It's the Jimmy Dore show.
He's not dead.
I do not care. And riding on this donkey is geriatric moon downer Joe Biden. But he sends his minions to discuss Ukraine. Insult after insult. He sends this other man riding war dachshund, the Secretary of State Antony Blinken.
Right.
Many.
I don't know how this qualifies. This is like the last performance of a morning shock jock in '92 before they get fired for being boring.
From this man, empty threats of war. He tries to stand face to face with Mother Russia, with Putin. Who will blink first? Who is blinking?
Well, I guess technically the one that doesn't want war would be the one that blinks first. So the warmonger would be the person who doesn't blink. And that would be, in this equation, you're making the case that Putin is the one that won't blink because he's tough and wants to invade a sovereign country apropos of fucking nothing?
Antony Blinken. Antony Blinken.
Okay, but...
Oh, so, right, so Blinken will blink first because blink... but also, the side that would blink is the side that doesn't want to attack. It's so fucking lame.
You gotta invade.
No, yet. We do not ask this type of rude questions. It's rude. We are just a couple of gentlemen having polite conversation.
Well, the United States has ordered all non-essential personnel to leave the American embassy in Kiev.
Oh, yes, the great international act of theater. The abandoning of American embassy. Oh, the...
Fuck, man. Dude's yawning at his own bits. Holy shit. If that doesn't sum this whole fucking thing up, you know what? It's like I almost got permission to bail out. Look at this. Look at this. They set this
The
bit up. They
abandoning
put this
of
clip up.
American
Watch.
embassy. Oh, the horror.
He yawned at his own fucking bit. Oh my God. Look, I've done fucking 6-hour streams with Trump and a couple of times, or like a early morning show. I'm like, fuck, I'm tired because I woke up. Not because the shit I set up and we worked out beforehand. I guess I don't work out anything beforehand, so it doesn't really matter. But this asshole, like, this will be great. We'll make one of these graphics. We'll do a good comedy bit. And then and then he yawns in the middle of his own fucking bit. And then he loads the clip
Of American embassy. Oh, the horror.
Jesus Christ. Like he's falling asleep in his own fucking all right, we're done. I like it. There's nothing to this. This is so... He's looking at his own bit like we're looking at his bit. That's not Jimmy Bore. What is that? How the fuck? Right? Jesus, don't post the clip then. This is a piece of his show. You know what I mean? Like, this is like, you know, we have the big long show, and CSL in his infinite wisdom cuts down the chunks into the parts where we cover different issues. And look, if your bit can't keep you awake, why the fuck am I here? That's it. I'm sorry. You're watching House Sparks Mega Worldwide. I'm not going to waste any more fucking time on that. The dude's dozing off with his own comedy bits. Holy shit. Okay, that's good. It gives me an out. So we can move on to someone who's never boring, but also never interesting, actually. And I don't know why he's in the back of a Cracker Barrel doing this one. There's a different location all the time. Also, I don't know if he's got a stylist to make him seem hip, but as a billionaire, the dude, my shirts are fucking cheap, and this dude is always managing to out cheap me on t-shirts. I don't know how the fuck he manages. Right? Oh, thank you. Say what? Thank you for the, and Louise, thank you so much. Jimmy's the new Bongino. I wouldn't even give him that much credit. By the way, this one I just had to show you. I'm not going to do it's this whole episode, so I don't have fucking time for this bullshit. It's a waste of time. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, shit. This has killed me. You know how sometimes the thumbnail alone just lays me out? Look at this bullshit. And one of the worst, it looks like he lost half of the top of his head. This is not a good angle. Tilt your chin down, dum-dum. It's like all nostrils, but you look... He's got fecal alcohol syndrome. Like, there's nothing. Like, the top of his fucking head is gone. It does explain why he does his whole show lean down like this, though, now. Jesus. Is this one big psyop? Get the fuck out of here. That's so funny. Anyways, I can't do that because it's so long, but they are now jockeying for the biggest, dumbest thing. Oh, by the way, I think probably, while we're at it, though, if anybody deserves 5 eggs, it's fucking Jimmy Bore. Oh,
5
God.
eggs in a month.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Eat
all he
2
gets.
eggs a day.
Which is not nearly enough,
5
honestly. Yeah, that's it. Just
5 eggs.
that's all he gets. That's look at just the so fucking dull.